the last 2-3 years. So I would say 2026 would be a marker. 2024, you will see BJP emerging in Tamil Nadu, where we will send a huge number of MPs to Delhi. Because that election is going to be, Modi ji is going to come back as India's Prime Minister. How much is Tamil Nadu going to contribute? So we see a clear wave for Modi ji in 2024.
So what's your immediate goal, 2024 or 2026?
2024, the immediate goal is to make sure the party is strong enough to capture this wave. A wave gets generated. To translate that into votes, we got to have booth level presence.
So you have a wave right now, you think?
I see a wave, madam. I see a wave, clear pro-Modi wave, unlike last time in 2019 where they generated. Because Kasi Tamil Sangam, one after the other, when you see what Modi ji has done, if I can speak very elaborately about it, Modi ji is seen as an insider. In fact, if you look at the Tamil news for the last 1 month, somebody has started a rumor that Modi ji is contesting from Tamil Nadu, one of the seat. Everywhere you go, people ask. 2 days back, I was in a tea shop in Thoothukudi. I was having a tea in a tea shop. The Anna asked me, Anna, is it sure Modi ji will contest? So this has become a talking point.
Contest from Tamil Nadu?
From Ramanathapuram is what the rumors say. So people have picked up that rumors. Medias have written columns about it. Varanasi and Ramanathapuram, Modi ji is connecting. It is all a rumor. But people are commenting. People are talking. People want Modi ji to contest. That itself is a sign. This and many other things. That Modi ji is seen as an insider in Tamil Nadu, not anymore an outsider from distant part of India.
No, that's something which is an anomaly, no? Because in Tamil Nadu there is this whole, what is your identity? Is it a Tamil identity or a national identity? That becomes very important. They've never tolerated outsiders, Tamil Nadu politics. I don't mean it as a criticism, but I'm saying that's the truth. That you've not seen, anybody coming in from outside and contesting an election in Tamil Nadu, isn't it?
Well, that's partly true, madam, because a lot of Tamil-based identity, caste identity, local Dravidian identity, lot of things goes into people deciding in their mind whom they want to vote. But since Modi ji has transcended everything, probably I think is probably the first outsider outside Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
Nobody has done it.
Even Indira Gandhi, as a second seat, she picked up from Andhra Pradesh, she picked up from Karnataka when she wanted to. Sonia Gandhi picked up from Karnataka. Rahul Gandhi has gone to Kerala. Nobody is daring to go to Tamil Nadu.
That is why I was very confident now when I say this. If you look at the current news space, this has become a talking point. That itself is a sign that Modi ji has transcended everything. So 2024 will be a very different election.
So you think that, but see, it's a state election. The BJP did this even in Bengal. They had, they said that Modi magic is so strong. It was strong in 2019 in the sense that the vote share became very big in West Bengal. It's become the second largest party after the TMC. They did that, but state election is all about state leaders. How can Modi ji get?
I agree with you, madam. Modi ji can generate that wave for you. It is very important the state leadership and the candidates who are there.
They did that, but
they are in that correct mind frame. You should reflect the qualities of Modi ji. For example, if you are talking of the state election, I agree with you, madam. It's very important the candidate selection is perfectly bang on. You put correct candidates. All the social engineering, whatever you want to do, but more importantly, the candidate should reflect the qualities of the Honorable Prime Minister. The party should set a correct narrative. For example, Modi ji, how is Modi ji seen in Tamil Nadu? Modi ji is seen as a development social engineering. Modi ji is seen as a unified. Modi ji is seen as the first person, probably the Prime Minister, whichever person, President, whichever higher constitutional position you take, the first guy who took effort to reach out to Tamil people consistently in the last 8 years, 10 years, even when it was Gujarat state. This is the image of Modi. The party has to reflect very carefully, very calibrated. When we do it, both sync. If the party takes some other narrative locally in Tamil Nadu, then we will have a problem. The Modi ji's magic translating into votes is an art. But we have to do the hard work. Modi ji can create that wave for you. As he said in 2024, we see a wave. But the important thing in the next 16-18 months, they were working like a war now. Modi ji's magic. Put people in the booth, make sure they know what election is, they know which house to go, whom to approach, they know which voter is voting for us, go talk to them. Make sure he's ready to vote, but get his vote to the polling box. So this is something which we have to do, which Modi ji can't do for us as a Prime Minister.
I get that. But the BJP has traditionally always worked with an ally in Tamil Nadu, right? Whether it was Vajpayee ji, he had very good relations with Jayalalitha ji, and then even Modi ji had very good relations with Jayalalitha ji. So it's always worked through via media, if I may say. Now you are making this, in all your speeches and in all your public interactions, it's the BJP. You don't talk about allies. You're talking about an identity creation of the BJP, an identity creation of Modi ji. In your speeches, in your interaction now also, it's only BJP, no ally.
I keep telling this in Tamil Nadu also, madam. We are not against any party per se. There are respectable alliance leaders, alliance parties. At the same time, we are very clear, BJP has to become strong. It's not an alliance of convenience like what DMK does with 12 parties, caste parties and everything. Here it is alliance of respect. Though we and ADMK, officially we have a lot of disagreements on many issues. Officially, BJP has to become language issue. We want a 3-language formula to be taken up. They want a 2-language formula. They oppose the new education policy. We want the new education policy to come. So a lot of policy issues as a party will differ. But since it is based on a certain principle, we align together. ADMK also respects it. So I keep telling this, BJP has to have an identity of its own in Tamil Nadu. This is the time when Modi ji's image is all-time high. When we go to rural area, it is no more a house, it is Modi house. It is no more a money, it is Modi panam. People have already started talking. As a politician, as a BJP Karyakarta, my job is to connect it properly, to translate that into words. So once we do that, the alliance parties will also start respecting us. It is not that they don't respect us. But we believe, even when we sit in an alliance, we should sit with strength. That is our belief. You sit with respect, sit with strength, so that you do politics there. Not because they wanted to give you some seats, 5 seats or 7 seats or whatever it is. You contest on their part. This is something we want to change the public impression also. Public have somehow got this impression in their head that this alliance, this party is very strong, this party is not very strong. We want to break that. That is why in the recent local body polls, we contested alone. We want to put the party under stress test. We want to see where this party is going. Can we put 13,000 candidates? Do you have the ability to put 13,000 candidates? First time after many years, our Karyakartas were doing their booth work full time. Because normally when you have an alliance in Lok Sabha and Assembly, the bulk of the election load is taken by the alliance parties because they have an established structure. So BJP never had the opportunity to learn politics at the ground level. This local body elections was a great opportunity where our people did politics. They know, first time they went to the ground level, they had a notebook, they know which house to survey, whom to talk. Then they came back and said, oh, Modi ji's image is great. I've been telling this for a long time, his image is fantastic in Tamil Nadu. Only thing is we have to do that connection and make sure that translates into levels.
We're always told that language is a big issue in Tamil Nadu. Identity, language identity is very, which is true. Tamil language evokes very strong sentiments, and this has been the case for decades. Why is it that doesn't work when it comes to Modi ji? He speaks in Hindi, he doesn't speak in Tamil. Why is it that you think that there is a connect that the people have with Mr. Modi in spite of language being an issue, or language not the same, not an issue? But
two things to it, ma'am. It could also be seen as, if you take 2019 as a barometer, 2019 Lok Sabha as a barometer, 2014 when Modi ji contested for the first time for the Prime Minister, Tamil Nadu BJP stood alone. We formed an alliance of our own. But though we created the alliance, the other parties contested more seats than us because PMK contested more other parties. So there, the combined vote share of the BJP alliance was 19.3%, whole alliance. That was a historic number for us, where we were able to win 1 seat on our own in Kanyakumari also. The DMK's lowest vote share was recorded in 2014, they were at 23%. So they were only 4% more than our alliance. This clearly shows, when 2014 the whole country was like, oh, Modi ji is coming, Modi ji is going to change, and we want to go for Modi ji. That wave was in Tamil Nadu in 2014. Else you will not get 19.3% and one Lok Sabha seat contesting alone with a like-minded small 3 parties there. 2019, what happened? The DMK was very clear. From 2017 onwards, they run multiple TV channels, they run papers and everything, they run radio channels all as a party, as members belonging to that party. They carefully set a narrative from 2017, the anti-Modi wave, which they claimed, go back Modi on Twitter, which they organized. They created an impression that the Jallikattu, this, that, everything though we brought, but they created an impression that BJP did not bring. BJP was not careful for the Tamil Central Party. Yes. Now, last time when Modi ji visited Tamil Nadu, last time when he visited Madurai, the Vanakkam Modi, just to give you a number, how it has changed now, Vanakkam Modi, Vanakkam in Tamil Nadu means welcome organized. They created in a historic India's record, the Prime Minister hasn't got, or any political party hasn't got a Twitter trend that is 14 lakh for a day. So PM got Vanakkam Modi for 14 lakh. Now, the go back Modi was around 70,000. Now you see a very clear shift in public perception that once we have been fooled by a very calibrated, very networked, very proper, structured negative communication. Now people are thinking, don't want to get fooled. That is the thing that is working. So 2019, I'm always telling them it is a very artificial kind of election in Tamil Nadu. And 2014 also we have to understand why BJP could not win more despite getting 19%. Jayalalitha madam made it an election between Jayalalitha versus Modi. She called it lady versus Modi. She said, it is me or Modi ji. So they gave an impression as if a Tamilian is going to become a deputy prime minister. So they created an impression. So people naturally thought, okay, there is a chance for Jayalalitha to go up to Delhi, and they had an impression. 2019, they kind of created an impression that, and the whole of India believed Modi ji is going to come and give a historic mandate. But Tamil people, they created an impression that Congress is going to come. They created an impression. It is all an impression. That is our only worry. The party, the structuring that we are doing is, we don't want, because we don't have a TV, we don't have a paper, we don't have a very organized communicative approach. We are also getting used to that. Okay, how to break it, how to break that narrative. So people, when the TV runs stories after stories from morning till evening, you have a big Sun TV, you have a Sun News, you have a Kalangar TV, all big TRP channels owned by the family per se. Then you have Dinakaran paper, you have Murasoli, again owned by them. Then you have multiple radio channels owned by the Maran's family. So people got bombarded by everywhere you see, they're getting bombarded with this theory. Now, with a lot of calibrative approach, we are breaking it. We got good amount of proper influences in the ground level. Who tells this story? No, this is false. This is not how to break it. So that took a lot of effort. So it is more like a green shoot, madam. What happened in the local body polls was a green shoot, where BJP's vote share in the contested area was about 8.5%. So it is a green shoot in a local body. That happened 6 months after DMK coming to power. Then you have multiple. So we are very confident. This was the problem in 2019. We know what was the problem. That is why you see the current politics of DMK. Whenever they get into the back foot, immediately they make it north versus south. Immediately they make it center versus state. Now they have taken governor as more like a mascot for Delhi. They want to make it governor versus DMK, meaning Delhi versus DMK. So DMK tries to play this game very carefully, because they know they can't win on development politics. They are trying to again reignite that passion and pride, whatever they have been doing for 8.5%.
Two topics, Anurag. One is about the communication, and two is about the governor issue. I'm going to come to the governor issue later, but first let me talk about the communication thing. It will seem a little strange for people who don't know much about Tamil Nadu politics, because mostly people think that BJP's communication management is probably leaps and bounds beyond anybody else. I mean, any political party you talk to, whether it is the Congress or whether it is the TMC, they'll all say all channels are only speak about Modi ji, only talk about BJP, everybody is Godi media, it's only the BJP. But what you are saying in Tamil Nadu, it is completely different. But why is it then that, or you don't want to play that same game? Like you're saying that the other political parties have their own TV channels, but you don't want to bring out your own TV channel, is it, the BJP?
I think the party is very clear, madam. Ideology party doesn't want a TV channel to propagate what it is doing. Instead, they expect the Karyakartas to go and do the hard work, meet people. Because it's a fade they can create for 5 years. But this can never be a permanent thing. So the party has always taken a call. You go and do the hard work. What is expected of Karyakarta? Let us not get into businesses which we are not supposed to get into it. So Tamil Nadu, though our cadres every time, as senior leader media from Delhi comes. Even to the Prime Minister also, some of our party members have said, sir, we want to start a TV channel. To Amit Shah ji, whenever he comes, they keep telling him, give us a TV channel. But they are very clear that political party is not here to win every race and say that every day I'm doing right, every day push narrative. That is never a role of a political party. It is to have that people connect. So they say we expect you to do that people connect. You go to house, sit there, be one among the people. Start talking to them, then things will change. Very clear, madam. And TV channel is just a figment of imagination where people say you have a TV channel, you will. But the problem, madam, in Tamil Nadu, more than a TV channel, it is the carefully constructed negative news, fake narratives. In Tamil Nadu. For example, a Sun TV channel would play some news from UP now, because now UP are the favorites for them. UP and MP. Something happens in UP, they pick that UP thing, they put it. You see the Yogi ji government. This is happening in UP. That has got nothing to do with Tamil Nadu politics. That news has got nothing to do with Yogi ji government also. It is some strange issue somewhere. So cow got transported somewhere, some vigilante fight between two different groups, not connected to government. Government would have taken action. Every day I'm doing right. Now the new thing is they play it out in wherever DMK party is in power. The same thing should not happen in Tamil Nadu. So be very careful. So then they take a 7 o'clock debate. They put it. First time I see very funnily, the debate is happening for issues outside Tamil Nadu. They pick up news from across India where you must have seen very recently during the Gujarat polls, one of the family party was carrying a live kit in Gujarat. They were carrying a live kit in Tamil areas of Gujarat. They are meeting Tamil people to say, do you like Dravidian model of development or do you like Modi model of development? In the live, all 100% TV channel will play some points from UP now, because now UP are the favorites for UP and MP. Something they were saying it is Modi model of development in Gujarat. Tamil guys living there. They didn't know what to do to cut it also. Then the anchor was trying to come in, which became a troll material. Now this is something, because since they are ruling party, what was working for them, madam? When you were in opposition for 10 years, for DMK everything was anti-Delhi, anti-center, anti-somewhere. Now since they are ruling party, people are angry with them. They didn't want to project anything within Tamil Nadu. So first time they are coming outside Tamil Nadu, picking up a Gujarat or picking up a UP, trying to play it safe. So this is a new trend.
So there is the BJP model, which they are saying is not working, as compared to the Tamil Nadu model, which is working.
You are right, madam. They want to do that comparison and bring that fake narrative inside. From very recently, at Gujarat polls, one of the family party was carrying a live kit in Gujarat. They were carrying a live kit in Tamil area.
TV channel of its own in Tamil Nadu. You're saying that Twitter trends will work for you as far as narrative building is concerned?
Twitter is a small part of a public discourse. I just gave that number to tell you how things have changed. But with Twitter, nobody is going to win an election. With Facebook, nobody is going to win an election. YouTube. But what I'm trying to say, ma'am, like I said, we have to spread and have presence in 68,000 Indians. That is what we tell people.
Is that your brief as state president?
Yes, madam. To grow organizationally, to put roots, be present everywhere. What happens many a times, somebody in some house, in some village is willing to vote. You don't have an organizational presence. The traditional parties, they do a transportation for them for elections also. Where they get that 5-7% extra voters, even people who want to vote for us, since we don't have an organizational presence, they convert that vote to their party because they give that last minute push to them. So our job is to just go around Tamil Nadu, make sure we put roots. And very importantly, madam, in Tamil Nadu, unlike other parts of India, a booth president of DMK is a booth president for 30 plus years. Next time when you come to Tamil Nadu at the ground level, when you see a booth president of DMK, he will be an old man of 74, 75 years. 30 years is the booth. They will not change because the state party president doesn't change. It's one family. The district presidents are there for 20, 22, 25 years because they are the MLAs, the ministers and district presidents. So what happened? This guy, especially the booth president, he puts a route there. So he is the guy who helps them for daily issues. He calls the police station, he goes there, he comes there. So our BJP, we have a very different kind of politics. We want to give opportunities to everybody. Nobody is permanent in the presidency. We keep shifting the leaders. So our guy has got a problem, especially to Tamil Nadu politics, where those people stick. Dravidian model, the booth presidents are there for 30-35 years. We are trying to figure out this. We have to break this also by saying that new people, once you go there, we have started a program called Illam Selvom Ullam Velvom recently. We said each Karyakarta has to take care of 25 houses in his locality. Any problem in that house, you are the first responder like a cop. There is a rainfall issue, go there, solve it. There is a central government loan issue, go there, solve it. Don't work like a party karyakarta. Take ownership of that house. I'm very happy to say, as of now, there are about 90,000 karyakartas engaged in it. Each person has taken 25 houses going around. Because the only way to break that logic is our guy taking ownership of 25 houses. Because we don't have a model where every household will know he is our booth president for DMK, call that fellow, mix up a bulb. But for BJP and national parties, we have this problem competing with the traditional Dravidian regional major, because sometimes you have to play our game differently also. Trying to catch up
when you are hunting for talent, when you're hunting for this booth level, when you're hunting for district level, what is it that you're seeking? Is it youth? Is it new ideas? Or is it somebody who's established, you break away from another party? What is it that you're seeking?
I fundamentally believe the people who are slightly more resistant to change are people who are steeped in a particular way of Tamil Nadu politics. Many people when I talk, they say this will not work. Larger than life image will work. So those people have seen Dravidian politics for 30-40 years. The first timer, the second timer is willing to change. 18 plus, still about 45 guys is willing to change, willing to experiment. So those are the guys coming to BJP in a big way. At the same time, the party we are admitting outsiders also in a big way. The party has to expand. There's no other way you have to bring outsiders. But at the same time, ideologically, when a party from a 6%, 7%, you have an ambition to go to 25%. Because you have to jump 4 times. Likely meaning you have to bring outsiders in more number. When the internal gelling is not happening, we see a lot of places it creates artificial friction. Then people go out. Once you lose an election, people don't stay for the long term. So it's a big laboratory experiment that is happening. We are bringing outsiders in a big way. We are pushing youth also, giving them positions of importance. Same time doing simultaneously manpower training, simultaneously getting them to mature much faster. Because every day we tell them, you are competing with a 5-time MLA. Any of our aspirant, I tell them, you are competing with a 5-time ADMK MLA or a DMK MLA who is there for 30 years in the constituency. He has got face value, he has done work as a minister. Now, unless you do something different, you will not have a chance. Modiji's image is great, wave is there. Modiji will bring you 50-60% of it. The rest 30-40% we have to get it. By our face, the party symbol and everything. So we should put people, be more like a social worker. Political party is okay, Karyakarta is okay. That is why the 25 houses theory, we want them to go mingle with the house and start behaving like a social worker.
See, you were talking about the messaging. So the messaging for a long time has been that the BJP is an anti-Dravidian party. Now, if that continuously is hammered, at times that message must be sticking. You know, I'll tell you recently, the Hindu newspaper's editor Malini Parthasarthi, she did a Twitter poll in which, you know, it was asked what is more important. They said that this more than 50%, I think, votes went for that the Tamil identity is stronger than the national identity. Now, that's a pretty strong thing. It is probably, you'll see that in Bengal and you'll see that in Tamil Nadu, which is happening. And the BJP is seen as a party that is trying to break that. So where are you, or do you want to break that? What is it? Is it a wrong perception?
This poll, madam, if it has happened 10 years before, probably would have seen 80-20. Now we are seeing 60-40 or 55-45. That shows things are progressing. Maybe 1970 would have been 95-5 or something like that. So I see this poll as a barometer which is showing that ground is shifting. Once you cross 50-55, that you would call national parties here. So in a way, I partly agree with you, madam, that this poll is indicating something. Ground is shifting. 2019, if you had done the poll with all the center, anti-Modi, whatever DMK was generating, it would have been different.
How long does it take for an anti-BJP, anti...
Ma'am, I call myself a dark Dravidian.
Okay.
I call myself a dark Dravidian. Immediately people ask me, sir, you are dark, that is visible. But calling you a Dravidian, how do you substantiate it? Look. So it's a land of Pancha Dravida. If you look at the old literature, we call it Pancha Dravida. Pancha Dravida right up to Gujarat, the current Pakistan, Pancha Dravida. What happened? This fellows, a landmass of Dravidian was converted to a culture, converted to a people, converted to a boundary. Before 1956, what do we call as Tamil Nadu, madam? It was a Madras presidency going all the way to Orissa. going all the way to Maharashtra, Mysore, this way we have cut and we have come. So it was a combination of many culture and many things before 1956. Even in Madras, the name itself has come from a Telugu ruler. Even if you go to Chennai now, people say a good number of population in a very higher side, they speak Telugu origin. The erstwhile people settled in Madras. Now, this is a new theory they have started from 1956, calling this boundary. In Tamil movie, we have this Vadivelu movie. You don't cross this line, I don't cross this line. The Kota Tandi nee varakudadu, nanu varamata. They say after this line,
you can't come and I won't go. No, I won't
cross.
I
won't cross this line, but you don't come inside this line. Okay. Now this is DMK style. This line is Dravidian line.
The geographical
boundary, which is never the case. This is something they have given a narrative to it in the last 30, 40, 50 years. They say now Dravidian means which is a shrinking area inside Tamil Nadu. Moment you cross Tamil Nadu border, which was a erstwhile Madras presidency, DMK was where our Cheras, Cholas and Pandyas ruled, where our great kings went, where people still have relations settled the other side of the border. This is something which I say, look, I am also a Dravidian by this logic of land loss. And I am a 6th, 7th generation born this person, a farmer. So this is very important for Tamil Nadu because we also have to speak a language which people understand. And moment Dravidian we get into this race and culture and boundary, then it becomes very tough. Secondly, the second part also, madam, the BJP very conveniently they make it a Delhi-centric party. For a regional party, for them the first branding they do is a Delhi-centric party. If a Delhi-centric party comes to power, their interests are always towards Delhi, not towards Tamil Nadu. For them, they've created an impression of Delhi as if in Delhi some 4 or 5 robbers are sitting inside a room and they want to loot each state and take money into it. They don't understand for 1950. Modi ji has come from Gujarat, an outsider in pure terms, coming to Delhi because it is an administrative capital. In the people's mind, Delhi is made as if it is some robber barons are sitting in Delhi. They will loot Tamil Nadu, take our resources. If you go to a village, that is an impression. So for us, the problem, ma'am, simultaneously we got to grow the party, strengthen the organization, break the narrative, set correct narratives. We all have to do it simultaneously to get that.
But there were two prime ministers from Dravidian states, if I call them that. I mean, there was Deve Gowda and there was Narasimha Rao. They were there. NTR played a very major role in national politics at one point of time, getting the Janata Party together, the whole front together, opposition. So it's not as if Dravidian leaders have not picked, but somehow Tamil Nadu gets very angry with it, and that sentiment has been taken over by Rahul Gandhi when he said in the parliament also that the BJP will never be able to, he pointed out that from Bengal to Orissa to Tamil Nadu to Kerala and even at one point of time Karnataka, you will not be able to even enter this region, he said. Talking about regional leaders in these parties, in these states who are going to prevent the BJP storming lower than the cow belt area, which is called.
Yes, it's the parliament. But I welcomed Rahul's statement. In the sense I said, only if you say, things will happen ulta in Indian politics. Whatever you have said has happened ulta. I said for BJP to come to power, it is important Rahul Gandhi should have said that statement. Because he said it without understanding Tamil Nadu politics. A state, a Delhi separate party comes to power, maybe for his grandmother and great-grandfather in the initial time. When the power transition was happening from Britain to India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru asked Rajaji, Chakravarti Rajagopal, how should we shift this power? How should we give a narrative that power is getting shifted? Rajaji gave an idea. Tamil kings used to carry the sengol, scepter. I will make a scepter in Tamil Nadu, bring it to Delhi. We will give it to Mountbatten. So he will give that scepter to you, we will collect it. And we will show there is a transfer of power. Technically, the transfer of power happened in photograph wise. The scepter was made in an Adinam in Tamil Nadu, a Shaivite Adinam in Tamil Nadu at Khed. We can keep giving lot of connections, madam, right up to Kamaraj. Now he has to understand Tamil Nadu was always a land that favored nationalism. Because you see, ma'am, a state that far across from the epicenter of what is happening in Indian politics, the Delhi and Mumbai and other things, the quality of freedom fighters it gave. It is like far beyond a state that is in the hinterland of India. Far beyond. It has always got that. It has always got.
And you know that.
Now he has to understand Tamil Nadu has behaved in a way.
The BJP will never be able to he pointed out that from Bengal to Orissa to Tamil Nadu
Who chose to do politics inside Tamil Nadu. Even I've seen Congress inside Tamil Nadu. They speak a Dravidian DMK's language. For example, NEET. Congress party opposes NEET in Tamil Nadu.
in these
Congress party opposes new education policy in Tamil Nadu. Whatever DMK says, Congress says.
lower than the
That is why I call Congress in Tamil Nadu as DMK's BT. Because ideologically they don't have a different stand. It is very unfortunate. Rahul Gandhi ji somehow believes it is by parroting this statement only if you Congress has got a life support in Tamil Nadu. But we chose to see it some other way, that we have to just regain the glory, get that narrative right. Moment we get it going, it's a matter of time Tamil Nadu will get into the national mainstream.
Congress has never had an issue being the B team of the DMK, isn't it? I mean, never in the sense I'm talking about 15 years now. They don't have a problem being B team.
Because they're not ambitious, madam. They don't have a problem. In the sense, ambitious in the sense, for any political party, the reason for its existence is to come to power. How should we shift this power? BJP for Tamil Nadu were very clear. The party has to come to power. Only then ideology and whatever we have to do, we can do for people. But very surprisingly, I see in Congress, for example, a senior leader like Peter Alphonse, very simply bring it to Delhi. He says the only person who can save India, he says, is MK Stalin. He doesn't say Rahul Gandhi. I questioned him, sir, you are such a senior leader in the Congress, the number 2 in the party. You are giving and talking in the press that the only person who can save India is MK Stalin. You have conveniently forgotten your own Rahul. We can keep giving lot of Tamil Nadu, we see in the ground, he has to understand how MK Stalin for them has become more superior than Rahul Gandhi, including the state president. They keep parroting for them, they want that bit of MLAs to show that they are existing in Tamil Nadu. And for them, I can give you an example from 2014 when Congress was standing in some constituency, and 2019 when they aligned with DMK, their vote share tripled. Somehow they have this false notion, aligned with DMK, we will come back to power. That is what Congress is thinking.
I don't think it bothers Mr. Rahul Gandhi so much if there's a cult following for Stalin, isn't it?
I find it very funny because the way both of them behave, madam. Rahul Gandhi Sri Rahul Gandhi ji wanted to start his Bharat Jodo Yatra from Kanyakumari. They have invited Stalin ji to come and very conveniently what he did is, he called Arvind Kejriwal ji to Chennai a day before. Arvind Kejriwal ji was in Chennai a day before the start of Bharat Jodo Yatra. Congress party, CM and Arvind Kejriwal ji both inaugurated government school upgradation in Chennai. Next day he went to that program. He told them, I have some throat infection, I can't give speech and all, but I will do flag off. Ideologically they don't have a so very clearly MK Stalin ji plays this double game. Congress is weakening. Moment it crosses beyond that limit where it can't salvage itself, I will throw this out and align with somebody else. That is MK Stalin ji's calculation as of now. Congress understands this. They go overboard to catch him. Rahul ji, he goes overboard. He understands the strategy of MK Stalin. He's like MK Stalin is great and Tamil Nadu DMK is great. This was not Rahul Gandhi ji's stand in 2019. 2019 he never came to Tamil Nadu for canvassing, madam. I'll put it on record. 2019 canvassing, not even a single stage. Rahul ji and MK Stalin ji were together. He came for canvassing for Congress. He never stood in the same platform with MK Stalin ji because somehow he had this aversion that 2G scam and other things. He didn't want to align with them and other things. Now Rahul ji completely conveniently he has become a biggest cheerleader for MK Stalin, which is very unfortunate.
So now tell me, 2024 is Modi ji versus Stalin, and 2026 it's going to be Annamalai versus Stalin?
And 2024, madam, it is going to be Modi ji and Indian people. First time we are not going to see versus in Indian politics. It is Modi ji, Indian people. People are voting.
Okay, that sounds like straight from one of your
typical political speech. No, I am not talking that, ma'am. Reason I am telling you. What stature does MK Stalin ji has got? What stature to compare to Modi ji? What stature that they are existing? What stature?
But if you speak to the DMK, they'll say, of course, in Tamil Nadu, Stalin has a bigger stature than Modi ji. Modi ji is in Delhi, he's in Gujarat, he's in many other states, but Tamil Nadu has a style of its own, which is Stalin.
For the DMK people, for an average Tamilian, they cannot accept this fact. You can take our Chief Minister MK Stalin ji, compare him to Modi ji. That can never get it. If at all DMK is doing, that will be the single greatest gift they will be giving to BJP. If they are doing that comparison, I think they have invited. We start with 10% plus.
Well, I think even Owaisi said that when Asaduddin Owaisi was in the podcast recently, he said the same thing, that if it's going to be Modi versus somebody, then it's advantage BJP. So 2024 should not be Modi versus anybody. The opposition strategy should be that everybody fight on your own, and post-election then maybe see something. But don't fight it as Modi versus. It works to BJP's advantage. Do you think Tamil Nadu will be the same?
Tamil Nadu, what they will try and do, madam, what the way DMK is trying to do it, they will try to make it, again, they will try to play the Delhi versus Tamil card. That is the only card left in their army. They don't have any other thing because they can't showcase their achievement. It's 20 months already. Not even 20% of poll promises are fulfilled. So the only thing they will try to rack up some emotional issue. That is the only plan they have.
Hindi will be an emotional
Hindi,
issue.
governor, whatever they try to do, madam. But Tamil people are smart enough not to make the mistake that happened in 2019 because they believed in a false narrative. This time it will not happen.
So you see no pushback? I mean, we are seeing it on social media. We are seeing it in conversations with Tamilians that we are having about the Hindi pushback. They are scared that, if the BJP still has that image about being a Hindi imperialist party, you don't see that pushback at all when you interact with people?
Madam, I don't see that pushback because for them the image of BJP is through the state leadership and our Karyakarta. If you go to Tamil Nadu, out 100 people, if I ask how many people know Hindi, a state president, I don't know Hindi. Many of us don't know Hindi. We speak in English. With broken Hindi, whatever we can manage, we speak. Like a typical Tamilian who don't know Hindi, with broken Hindi, whatever negotiation we do in the airport, railway station, we come out. So they see it. And second, we are all sons of the soil. We are properly grounded. It is not that Dana Krishnamurthy ji, many Tamilians know now, hardcore Tamilian was BJP national president. Hardcore Tamilian was BJP national president at one point of time. Now I believe, madam, there is no more this Hindi thing will work because
Of course, in Tamil Nadu,
normally when Modi ji speaks in a language, for DMK it is easy to say, Modi ji is speaking in Hindi, Modi ji is speaking in Hindi. Now, they want Modi ji, DMK wants Modi ji to speak in Tamil. Then they will say, okay, Modi ji is for Tamil. But what has happened? People have understood this stupidity. Why should he speak in Tamil? If he's doing for Tamil, till 2019 was like DMK's argument, Modi ji should speak in Tamil to prove he's for Tamil. As stupid an argument, DMK. Now, post this Kashi Tamil Sangam, the ground level spirit has completely changed. They are like, see this guy born in Gujarat, in Delhi, for no other state he has done something. For Tamil Nadu is doing this Kashi Tamil Sangam. That is why they have taken the governance issue. I know, ma'am, you are getting into governor. By now they should have taken Delhi versus Tamil Nadu. Because of Kashi Tamil Sangam, it is governor versus Tamil.
Okay, so I am going to come, since you're going on mentioning the governor issue. It's become such a thing. The BJP, let me first talk about just the governor's issue, whether it is Delhi, whether it is Telangana, whether it is Kerala, whether it is Bengal. The governor versus an elected representative government, elected representative, which is the chief minister. It's become governor versus chief minister in many of these states. And the accusation against the BJP is that you're politicizing the role of the governor. So now let's come to Tamil Nadu, the recent fracas which happened. It was embarrassing, it was awkward, it was terrible which happened. But the lines have been drawn very strong now between the governor and the chief minister. So where do you see this going for the party?
I see a trend, madam. It is initially they used to take on Modi ji. All of them have understood taking on Modi ji, nobody is going to win in India. All these leaders whom you have mentioned have understood. Very smartly they have understood. You can't take on Modi ji. Now they have to have some ruse to take on. That ruse has become the governor. They have taken on governor. And indirectly they want to attribute by taking on governor, I want to convey a message. Delhi is trying to remote control and do something in my state. We are losing our identity. We are losing our this thing. So let us not happen. This is the image that they want to do. In case of Tamil Nadu, coming to Tamil Nadu, among the many governors, different points of time we had, this governor is an outstanding professional. Outstanding professional. Person born in Bihar, served in Kerala, again got back to IB in Nagaland, governor there, came back exactly. You will not see a qualified person who has travelled across India, Northeast, South, Delhi, administrative.
Domain expertise in many areas.
So his vision is generally very broad vision. Whenever we talk to him, we see he has got a very broad vision for now. Hardcore DMK somehow they want a very pliable government where you give something government. The whole thing started with NEET. NEET was the first rubbing point between the state and the governor. They said you have to sign. Governor said there is a problem. In the sense, Supreme Court has very clearly said this is the correct law. I can't go against the Supreme Court. Then they started. CM said I will not participate in any function. I will not come for at-home reception. He did all this drama. Now it is with the President of India, madam. The NEET, whatever resolution Assembly passed. Why should he speak in? Then every four months they waited. CM was saying that outstanding governor, very good for the state. These are the words he used in the stage for 4-5 months. Now then the second rubbing happened, madam. When governor used the word called Tamil Nadu Tamilagam, that was the recent fight. Governor in an informal setting to a set of audience, he said, I prefer to use Tamilagam. He never said nobody should not use Tamil Nadu. He said, I prefer to use Tamilagam. I suggest you also to consider. This is what he said. If you ask,
Okay, so I am going
as a
to
person, Annamalai as a person, what do you do? I prefer to use both Tamil Nadu and Tamil Nadu because I've been using it for the last many years.
So those who don't understand, can you please explain the difference between the two?
Tamil Nadu. Nadu means generally a country. Nadu generally means country. India Nadu it's called. India Nadu means country. India.
Literally would be inhabitants of an area, no? Nadu is...
Nadu means country, in the colloquial term.
Okay.
But Tamil Nadu means it is basically the land of Tamils. If I can do a rough translation, a place, land of Tamils.
Accusation against
People might carry an impression that this looks like a separate state. For an outsider to understand Tamil Nadu, Nadu means Tamil
separate
people.
Country.
Tamil people, we call our state as Tamil Nadu. We call our country as India Nadu. So Nadu means country. Tamilagam means a place of Tamils. So this was technically nothing much. But what happened? DMK in the last 20 months, madam, couple of statements they made, I think which must have irritated the governor. One DMK MP made a statement. The conditions that existed in 1965 for demanding a separate state are existing even now. I'm warning central government. This is one DMK MP. CM was sitting in the stage. Then one DMK spokesperson, he said, Tamil Nadu is always separate. On governor, I want to it will be separate. From DMK official spokesperson. So we have met governor, we have given memorandum to the governor saying, this MP should be disqualified because he is going against the oath of the Indian Constitution. Different. Coming to Tamil. So DMK, the moment the Chief Minister took power, he started using a word called Ondri Arasu. This governor, again Ondri Arasu means how India was formed. The DMK believes India was formed by the American way, where all states got together and formed a country. So he says Ondri. We are like, no, it is never Ondriyam. So India is always a Madhya Arasu, meaning a central government, where states never fused together and formed a country. Country was there. 1956 we divided based on the boundaries were divided based on the language we speak. It is not that we fused together to become India. So this also has irritated governor when on record he has said that he doesn't prefer the word called Ondriyam. Ondriyam gives a feeling as if it's a sub-unit of something. It has to be Madhya. So there are some nuanced politics behind this Tamil Nadu Tamilagam. So governor suggested you please consider Tamilagam as a word. It was suggestion. He never imposed anything. He never said Tamil Nadu is wrong also. He said this is the connotation. Maharashtra, you have a word called Rashtra. Rajasthan, you have Tan, Rajasthan. Telugu, Desam you have. Everything gives some kind of a connotation. Tamil Nadu. But since DMK is not yet clear till now, the CM hasn't come on record and say Tamil Nadu is part of India, we all are together. There is nothing called separation, nothing called this, nothing. Chief Minister hasn't clarified till now for whatever his MPs have spoken. That's a different matter. For me, Tamil Nadu and Tamilagam are same. I don't see any difference in it because I understand the spirit behind it. The governor's thing was more to the people who believe Tamil Nadu is separate. The third confrontation recent is the assembly. When the governor was invited, he went there. Even before he started speaking, lot of media especially from Delhi, is focusing on the governor's speech. But we have to understand what happened before the governor's speech.
Can you please
When the governor was about to talk, Tamil Nadu, except the DMK, all their alliance parties, they rushed to the well of the house. They spoke ill of governor in the well of India Nadu. They said you have to apologize for Tamil Nadu,
literally would be inhabited.
and you mentioned Tamil Nadu, which we don't agree. And the speaker allowed them to come close to the governor. If you look at the image, man, the governor is with the mic. They are almost 2 feet away from the governor. They were shouting. It was allowed for full 4.5 minutes. Then speaker very reluctantly, the marshals were called. All the people are pushed out. The CM was sitting in the first row with hands folded, watching this in front of his face. All his alliance partners, Congress did Gero, thrown out. Not thrown out. After 4.5 minutes, they walked out. The VCK, DMK's alliance partner, Communist Party, DMK's alliance partner. Nothing much. But then the governor was allowed to start the speech. You have to understand the context. It was very tense environment. The governor was made to feel unwelcome. If you look at the images of what happened, the moments before the governor spoke, the speaker sitting in his chair, not even condemning the member, standing up and saying, all of you keep quiet or get out. Because the governor's address, the rule is very clear, ma'am. Nobody can interrupt. This is much different from the other days of the house where members interrupt. In governor's address, it's very clear people can't interrupt. Because immediately, the punishment is much more severe by throwing you out, by suspending you for more time. In other times, interruption can be called as fundamental right to speech. But here it is not. When the governor started his speech, governor gave a speech. The moment then the governor was waiting for the anthem to play. Once the national anthem plays, the governor's speech is complete, the governor will walk out. They didn't put the national anthem. I don't know, purposefully. Then the CM suddenly stood up. He passed a resolution saying, whatever the governor has spoken today, it will not go into the assembly's record. First time in Tamil Nadu's history. He says only. Then immediately the governor walked off. Now DMK is setting two narratives in this. One, they say the governor insulted the national anthem. The governor never insulted the national anthem. They insulted the national anthem by not allowing the national anthem to play. The boundaries were divided. And CM, he broke the complete decorum of the house by speaking something out of context in front of governor, saying that whatever you have spoken will not go into records. Thirdly, they say the governor has added some lines to it and given his own speech. Never mind. The governor, it is nuanced politics behind this. He hasn't used certain words the DMK has given. But he did not add a single line of his own. Single line of his own. For example, which I completely believe what governor did this right. In one place they say what governor omitted. The Tamil fishermen who are arrested in Sri Lanka, they got repatriated back only by the efforts of Tamil Nadu government. This is the line. The governor added one due to the efforts of Tamil Nadu government and central government. In case the governor hasn't added central government, the governor is doing a constitutional disservice, which means he is himself admitting the state government can take control of the external affairs relationship. It is central government which brought the fishermen back. Of course, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister would have written a letter to our external affairs minister. The governor, going by the constitution, added what is the constitutional correct position. DMK is saying, no, whatever we should have given, you should have read it. The next line. They have mentioned Tamil Nadu as a state is a safe haven for peace. Just now we had an ISIS. Delhi is focusing on the governance. You have to understand what happened before the governance. The governor was about to talk, except the DMK. All their alliance parties, DMK function by DMK party function. Governor in his sense, he said he's not going to read it. He never told it in the open. That is what we are given to understand. Because governor maintains a studied silence. He didn't read that one line. The next line they say, no, you insulted Ambedkar ji, you insulted Annadurai ji, you insulted government. Governor never insulted. In that line, the Dravidian model of development was there. But it was like a political line. They said the vigor, the valor, and the great march of Dravidian development model. Apparently, we are given to understand. Governor has said, Please remove these three adjectives: vigor, valor, and march. I will read the all the people are pushed because I can't speak like a political person. He doesn't have a problem with reading Dravidian model of development, but the words before it, glorifying Tamil Nadu, glorifying the chief minister by adding adjectives to it. Government said, I'm not reading this line. Since the state government did not agree to that, government skipped that entire plan. Communist Party, not even one line governor added on his own. Now, any sane political observer will say what governor did is right. If governor would have said only Tamil Nadu government brought back Sri Lankan fishermen, it is against the Indian constitution. Look at the images of what happened. The moments before the governor spoke, the speaker sitting in his chair, not even condemning the member, standing up, saying, all of you keep quiet. Very importantly, we are finally seeing a governor in Tamil Nadu with a lot of conscience. Every governor had conscience. I'm not putting anybody down from the other. But he's having a lot of conscience. He's saying, okay, I am going with you. The Council of Ministers have got superior power. I'm not questioning immediately. But be very reasonable. Tomorrow, DMK, in the next governor's address, I've thrown them a challenge. You will add one line saying, Tamil Nadu will separate from India very soon. And you want the governor to read, because you're quoting the provision of the constitution saying, governor has to read whatever the Council of Ministers have prepared. That will be an absurd logic. The governor has to apply his mind. See, it is in validity with the Indian constitution. I don't know. That is why the DMK in the back foot now, after the governor's issue where people are angry with them. They're trying to play this Tamilagam Tamil Nadu only now.
So, you were talking about writing certain things and all that, but it became more than that. It became more than the speech of the governor, because then suddenly you have somebody from the party who turns around and says, go to Kashmir. And, then Omar Abdullah says, what are you trying to say? Now, Omar Abdullah is ideologically close to Stalin as compared to with BJP. He didn't like the idea that his state is being pushed as a haven for, terrorism, and send him, like saying send to Pakistan, send to Afghanistan, send to Kashmir. So it's become very, this cooperative federalism we keep talking about. Now it is like every unit, every entity trying to insult the other by saying these kind of things. Very ugly.
Madam, the DMK party chief, M.K. Stalin ji, our chief minister's son, Udayanidhi Stalin, during the assembly election in 2021, he made a statement. Who are arrested in Sri Lanka, Modi ji, because of his torture, only by the effort, he killed Arun Jaitley ji and Sushma Swaraj. The governor's statement given by Udayanidhi Stalin. We have given a complaint to the election commission and everything. We have given a complaint. If I recall, the DMK top leader speaking like hasn't added central government. I should not say this in the podcast. When Indira Gandhi madam post emergency, when she came to Tamil Nadu, she was stone pelted in Madurai. She got central government which brought the fishermen back. Kalangar Karnataka was asked, Madam, Indira Gandhi got a blood. What do you think? I should not say this. Karnataka on record said, what is the constitution? For a woman, blood is coming. What is new in that? It happens all the time. DMK as a party, it has got a rowdy image in Tamil Nadu. A woman will never vote for DMK. Always Jayalalitha, Modi ji now. The kind of utterances they do is like you cannot even hear. Modi ji's mother gets insulted like anything. Every time Modi ji goes and meets her mother, immediately the DMK IT wing and somebody will DMK function by DMK party function. Governor in his conscience, he said he's not going to read it. He never told it in the open. That is what we are given to understand, because governor maintains a studied silence. Crap they will write. So nothing new in the political discourse of it. Maybe for the first time, many Delhi media has picked up, but many a time this news gets very localized. It doesn't come out of Tamil. People always say, they are like that only, just so do let us go to the next one. But in the same speech, what you have seen, madam, not only that fellow abused the governor, he abused my mother. It's the same speech. The same speaker, after abusing the governor, said, how did Annamalai's mother gave birth to Annamalai? Something he said. But I am also used to their attack. Last 2 months, 2 years, I am seeing their kind of attack. It's a 40-minute speech. If you take that speech per se, that DMK person, minimum 20 FIRs you can put. Who was sitting with them? 2 MLAs. The state health minister was sitting in the stage, listening to the full full 40 minutes, they walked out. Now, then we thought the only way we can put pressure on the Tamil Nadu police is we have to put a subtitle to that speech and take it across India. The subtitle was put by our team, our BJP IT wing. We took that speech, put a subtitle, send it to all of you in Delhi, to all the editors. We said, look, this is happening in Tamil Nadu. The police in 48 hours is not registering an FIR. Then once it became a big issue, it became a national issue, then people understood the context of Kashmir and whatnot. That is why if you see my Twitter feeds, often I put a subtitle and post it. The only reason I want the news to go beyond Tamil Nadu for people to